Get to Heaven is the latest album from Everything Everything. We are joined by Michael and Jonathan from the band. Guys, welcome to San Francisco.
Thank you very much.
When was the last time you were here? I was trying to figure out.
We've never played a gig here. I was here last week. We had some time off, so I came here and went to Alcatraz and did all the tourist stuff.
Okay.
Which is great, but we're looking forward to playing properly. Yeah, we've never toured America, so we've only ever played New York and LA.
I have now. I've been here today, and I've had a big long walk around, and I really like it. Yeah.
How do you enjoy?
Too many hills.
How do you enjoy the locals? In particular, we're at the Great American Music Hall, where there's a strip club next door.
All sorts, all walks of life out there.
Yeah.
I guess this area, because this is quite a fancy music hall. Like it looks, it's old, but it's very ornate. I guess the area was like really fancy at one stage, and now it's like not so much. But
right.
It's characterful.
It's interesting because there are a handful of those venues around here. Like the Warfield has like this little balcony where you would expect some dignitaries to enjoy everything, and I enjoy that man alive.
That's like in England, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
The Queen comes to our shows, and
Yeah, Prince Charles is backstage.
Yeah.
Have you had any notables at your shows in the past?
If there was any royals anywhere near a show, I think I would leave.
Hello, San Francisco!
Congratulations on the latest album. It was just released
Thank
here
you.
in the States this year,
It
even
was.
though in the UK and everywhere else it's been out for a while.
Yeah, we wanted it to come out sooner, but it just took a while to get a different record deal over here with Big Picnic, who've been great. So yeah, it got released, and then everyone in America was like, "Why is it not on Spotify? Why is it not here? Why can't I buy it?" And for ages we was like, "Oh, we're really sorry. We're working on it." And finally, a couple of weeks ago, it came out, and it's been a really nice response. I think a lot of people who really wanted to hear it like bought it on import or whatever, but it's a nice feeling that you can actually legitimately buy it here. So
right. Just to give some background for people, you came out 6 years ago, thereabouts, with Man Alive, your debut album. And a lot of it was social commentary, so to speak, a lot of media-related type of commentary on how they handle politics today and just the goings-on. And it could be said that the second album is kind of an extension of that with a different perspective. Is that fair to say?
I know. The second album was kind of a step away from it in some ways. It was a bit more. It wasn't as about now. It was more about all time and kind of humans on a sort of grand scale. And the third one's more like a return to the first. The most recent one, the third one, is kind of like more specifically about things that are happening right now. Like, for example, I was writing about the rise of a sort of kind of corrupt leader that people find charismatic and stuff, and that's going on right now, as you know very well. And that was, I wrote that a year ago, and it's more relevant now, So
that was the first thing that struck me, especially with what's going on here. Do you follow American politics?
absolutely, yeah.
So you
Can't avoid it.
Yeah. Well, now you can.
It's very,
right?
very entertaining, especially for us because we don't have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
Firsthand.
not yet.
Okay, John's guitar's good. John, vocal, please.
You touched upon a good point where the lyrics have a lot of depth, a lot of layers. Musically, however, it's very upbeat, and a lot of it is dancey, like Distant Past, for example. What gets you guys on the dance floor?
Oh, I love dancing. Anything like old soul, Motown, like Funkadelic Parliament stuff, like 70s stuff, hip hop.
Hip hop.
Black music, basically.
Yeah. American music, black
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Anyone in particular? Are you a big Destiny's Child fan?
Yeah, we are actually.
Big time.
Yeah. You put that, someone like T-Pain talking about exactly how many bank accounts he's got, but like really specific things about, like, I've got money in the bank. It's like, well, everyone's got money in the bank. I just love the kind of ridiculousness of those types of like throwaway phrases of like why have you written that? But then I like to do something like that and then put something really serious a few lines later.
Right.
Because that's how my mind works. That's how most people do.
Yeah.
1 minute you're thinking about washing your car, and then you're thinking about, you know, bombing Syria, and you're kind of like, whoa. And
Yeah.
I like putting those together in a song.
It's almost like a Twitter timeline, right? It's,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you said, a bombing, and then all of a sudden,
you
I
don't-
had, you know,
no
cereal
one-
today.
Yeah, no one
right?
sits down for 2 hours and thinks about a particular thing. Your mind's all over the place throughout the day, and that's kind of what should be reflected, I think.
Yeah. Well, you guys and the rest of the band, of course, makes great music.
Thank you.
Definitely relevant. I'm definitely a fan of you guys, and glad you guys are finally here in the States and touring. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
It is Michael and Jonathan from Everything. The album is called Get to Heaven. And you're watching B-Sides on Air.
Everything. It's nice to meet you.